Hello emo children of the internet, it is me, Devin Corwin, and welcome back to my emo-ass YouTube channel. And for this week, I am going to be talking about YouTubers who have blocked me on Instagram and Twitter because I already did a video on Disney child stars and Nickelodeon child stars that have blocked me. So I figured, hey, why not step up my game and talk about YouTubers and probably start even more shit by making this video. So first what I'm going to be talking about is James Charles, shockingly enough, because I feel like he's just like always on social media. Like he always like kind of like gets on people and like always like attacks people, but then he like says that he doesn't like drama, but then he's always like in the drama. Honestly, me at my high school. This one's kind of a weird one because he follows me on Twitter, but he blocks me on Instagram, and I have a story for both of those. So first story on Instagram. So I was live on a website called YouNow one day, and I had a picture of him in my background, kind of like this one. But instead, it was a drawing that my friend Jada actually drew of him, and he looked like an albino peanut. So the whole broadcast, all I had was just his drawing in the background. And I guess someone must have told him about it, because then the next thing I know is I go to Instagram and he has me blocked. And then Twitter was a whole big fucking story. So on Snapchat that day, this was like maybe like 2 months ago, I was with a friend who looked exactly like James Charles, and I posted on my story saying, OMG, I love James Charles, and everyone legitimately thought I was with James Charles. And so then Messy Monday posted about it, and James Charles thought that I was being shady by saying that I loved him, which I don't even know how I could be shady with that. James tweeted at me saying that I would never pose for a paparazzi, and I tweeted back at him, no, but you'll pose for your fake senior pictures. And that's when Twitter was fucking shook. And then he tweeted back at me something along the lines of, all you do is start drama. All you do is like to start drama. And I was like, no, all I like to do is dress up as a girl and catfish sugar daddies for money, but okay. So then I DM'd him on Twitter, we had a little conversation, it was all miscommunication, obviously. And now we're good again, which is why he followed me on Twitter. We're friends on Twitter, enemies on Instagram. It's like that horrible Zendaya and Bella Thorne movie on Disney Channel, Frenemies. That's us. And by the way, I call being Zendaya, there's no way you could ever pay me to be Bella Thorne, okay? That's all. Hey sister, more like bye brother.
You're friends with James Charles. I feel sorry for you.
Anyways, let's move on to the next person. The next person who hates me and blocks me on Twitter and Instagram is Acacia Brinley. Remember that?
Ku Klux Klan Britney.
Ku Klux Klan Britney. Remember that one bitch in 2012 that dated Sam Podor for like 3 months and they act like they were gonna get married and like have kids? Yeah, she's that bitch.
Come on, skinny love, just last year.
Oh my god.
Over the soul,
Right now, she is pregnant with some random dude on YouTube, and all she does is post about it. So, update, she had her baby. So, about like 6 months ago, I was live on YouNow, and someone said if I liked her or not, and I'm pretty sure I said no, she's only pregnant for the aesthetic. And so then people started commenting on her Instagram saying that she's only pregnant for the aesthetic, and it just became like a funny, joking kind of thing. So then she blocks me on Instagram because she knows it was me, and then she subtweeted about me on Twitter and said, pathetic how people can bring you down for starting new life and blah blah blah, and I'm having a baby, so fuck off. Like just something like completely like subtweeting me, and then I tweeted back at her and I said, LOL, it was a joke, and then she blocked me. So I'm sorry, Acacia, hope you and your baby have fun.
The baby's not.
Next person who I'm going to be talking about is dauzat. And if you're all watching this video thinking, Dylan who? He was that one guy from like 2014 that was in MagCon, but he was like the one bitch out of MagCon that no one really cared about. Because you had like Jacob Sartorius and Hunter Rowland, which everyone bought tickets for. And then you had like the people that no one really cared about, like him. He was just kind of there breathing, and people would be like, oh, he's cute or whatever. I stan, LOL, because you know Stan Twitter's fucking stupid. I had a friend of mine who dated him, and he cheated on her. All I did was basically expose him because I thought that he deserved it, because people deserve to know the real him and whatever, because fuckboys will be fuckboys. So I was live on YouNow once again, and I told everyone, I was like, yeah, he cheated on his girlfriend, and I think it's shitty because she's heartbroken over it, and he's getting more followers by the day. For some reason, he's famous and living life, and he feels like he could just manipulate girls, including his fans. So I exposed him. He went private on Instagram, went in my broadcast, went off on me. I just took it. I was like, you know what? Go off on me if it makes you feel better. Like, you cheated on a girl, go off on me. Like, you're really saving yourself there, buddy. And that's basically the story on how he ended up blocking me on Instagram. And last but not least, this person isn't really a social media star, but I consider them a social media star since they basically produced the most cancerous human being on the internet, and that is Danielle Bregoli, or whatever the fuck her last name is. You know, the one girl that goes, "Catch me outside." The one girl with that These Hoes song. The one girl that thinks she's a huge badass, but she actually sounds like a dyslexic donkey whenever she tries to rap. So all I did was go to Dr. Phil's Instagram and I commented daddy. I forget exactly what I said, but all I remember was that he posted some like charitable event that he was gonna do or something, and I put, "Ugh, you're such a dad," or like, "Ugh, daddy," and he blocked me. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a likes up, thumbs up, whatever the cool kids say. Subscribe, because I make new videos every single week, and because I'm desperate and my social blade is red. And my social medias are now on my screen, so follow me on all of those. Goodbye, emo children of the internet, and I will see you next week.